Alright, Mr. John, I hit that on the show. I hit that on the show. However, by many skill and welcome to my YouTube channel. And that's it. What's up? This is Gay Sports Talk. Back in the video, back in another slash video, and that's the series. So let's get started. And we are Gash 47 of the 2025 Toronto Blue Jays season, and that's the series. So let's get started. And the Toronto Blue Jays got the win over the Baltimore Orioles 6-1 final score. So let's get started. We got a great win over the Baltimore Orioles 6-1 final score. So let's get started. Okay, former coach reached base 5 times, and Marshall that was home the tiebreaker run in the 6th inning, and the Toronto just beat the Baltimore Orioles 6-1 on Friday night. So let's get to the ball score. So because my last stack to my team went down my dinner, and that's a series and face I had to deal with, and that's it. So let's get started. Oh, let's start with the Baltimore's hitters. Alright, hitters, Jackson Holiday, he has George has 1 hit and no runs, and 1 RBI, and 1 BB and no strikes for Jackson Holiday. And Jackson, he has has 3 strikes for Jackson. And Gunnar Henderson, he has has 1 BB and no strikes for Gunnar Henderson. And Ryan McCastle, he has has 1 strike for Ryan McCastle. And Dylan Beavers, he has has 1 hit and no RBIs, and 1 BB and 1 strike for Dylan Beavers. And Ty O'Neill, a Canadian, he has has 1 BB and 2 strikes for Ty O'Neill. And Colton Castle, he has 1 strike for Colton Castle. And Zappa Rizzo, he has 1 run, 1 hit and no RBIs, and 1 strike for Bariso. And Rivera, he has 1 strike for Rivera. Alright. Our pitchers for the Baltimore Orioles, Tyler Rogers, he has 5 innings, has 3 hits, 1 run, no runs, and 4 BB and 6 strikeouts for Tyler Rogers. Okay, sorry about it. And Ernst Tegawas, 3-3, he has 1.1 innings, pitch has 3 hits, 2 runs, 2 runs, 1 BB and no strikeouts for Ernst. And Sean Debron, he has 1.2 innings, pitch has 4 hits, 3 runs, 3 runs, and 1 BB and 1 strikeout for Sean Debron. For the Toronto Jays, our hitter George Bruno, he has 2 runs, 1 hit, and 1 BB and 2 strikes for George Bruno. And Neville Lucas, he has no strikes for Neville Lucas. And David Schneider, he has 1 run, no hits, and 1 BB and 1 strike for David Schneider. Okay, for David Schneider, alright. And Dalton Varsho, he has 1 run, 1 hit, and 2 RBIs, and no strikes for Dalton Varsho. And Framil Gutierrez has 2 hits and 1 RBI, and 2 BB and no strikes for Framil Guerrero Jr. And Russia Kurtz, he has 1 strike for Russia Kurtz. Early commands, he has 4 1 run, 1 hit, and 1 RBI, excuse me, and no strikes for early commands. And Ty France, he has 1 strike for Ty France. And IKF, he has 1 run, 2 hits, and no strikes for IKF. And Mark Straw, he has 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 RBI, and 1 BB and 1 strike for Mark Straw. And Andres Jimenez, he has 1 strike for Andres Jimenez. Alright. Our pitchers for the Toronto Blue Jays, Chris Bassett, he has 5 innings, has 2 hits, 1 run, 1 runs, and 1 BB and 6 strikeouts for Bassett. And Ryan Boroki, he has 1 innings, pitch has 2 BB and no strikeouts, 1 strikeout for Ryan Boroki, excuse me. And Brendan Fisher got the win, 5-0, he has 2 innings, pitch has 1 BB and no strikeouts for Brendan Fisher. And Reese Forward, home 22, he has 1.1 innings, pitch has 2 strikeouts for Reese Forward. And Brandon Riddle, home 28, he has 1 inning, he has 1 strikeout for Brandon Riddle. And Rodriguez has 17 innings pitched, has 4 hits, no runs, and no strikeouts for Rodriguez. Alright. And the Baltimore Orioles improved to 69-78, and the temperatures are 85-62. Alright. Guerrero raised his average to 205 by going 2 of 2 with 3 singles. He walked twice and was on an injury. Dr. Fauci hit a 2-1 pitch hit double of Sean Devlin in the 3-on-8th for an end-out best Toronto. Brendan Fisher 5 innings got 2 outs in the 6th. The Bridges are 64-4 when they scored 5 and more. Alright. And the Orioles right-hander Trevor Rogers exit after 5 innings because so tall on his left foot. He allowed 1 run, and 3 hits and lowered his ERA to 143 in 16 starts. A 9 injury for Baltimore. And earns 3 into replaced Rogers and retired the first 2 batters in the 6th. Isaiah Connor Farafa reached a vicious single and went to second short error before short Stella to make it 2-1. Samara Postoro led off the Baltimore stood with double and scored a 1-out single by Jackson Holiday. Toronto tied in the 5th. David Schneider chose a 2-out walk and scored with center fielder Colton Castle earns Correa's 115 miles per hour single. Alright. And Toronto's Chris Batter allowed 1 run and 2 hits in 5 innings. He walked 1 and struck out 6. And Baltimore's Tyler O'Neill, a Canadian, started at designated hitter and went 0 for 3 with a walk and 2 strikeouts for being active after injuries before the game. O'Neill was last played on August 5. Okay. Alright, key moments. Carson make a... Oh, I charged my bill, Sabbath. Alright, key moment. Carson make a hidden trophy catch to retire Ty France in the 6th. And key start Baltimore Hard was for the second time in 10 September games. And up next, the Blue Jays right pitcher Max Scherzer, 5-3, 4.36 ERA, is scheduled to face Orioles right pitcher Tomonuki Sagano, 10-8, 4.51 on Saturday. For Game 2 tomorrow. So guys, tell me, Cat Shishibo, that's the Tom Jays got the win over the Baltimore Orioles, 6-1 final score. Tell me in the Cat section below, and that's it. I would suggest, so thanks for watching. Be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And be sure to like on my show, and that's it. I will see you next time in the next video on my YouTube channel. Anyways, bye for now. I will see you guys for tomorrow for Game 2 of the 3-game series against the Baltimore Orioles. Anyways, peace.